Hi kids, welcome to Numeracy. In today's lesson we're going to be counting and comparing numbers using the very special, the one and only Charlie Crocodile. Now you've been introduced to Charlie before, so this lesson is a recap on something you've already been taught. Let's see what you can remember. So here is Charlie Crocodile. Now Charlie Crocodile is a very fussy eater, but he's also a very big eater. He will only eat numbers and he'll only eat the biggest number he can see. Okay, so let's have a look at the numbers on this page. We've got, you might read in a different way to me, 5, 8, 2, 1, 9, 7. Which number is Charlie Crocodile going to eat? That's right, he's going to eat the biggest one, isn't he? He's going to eat number 9. Now, here are two signs, okay? They can be called the greater than and the less than sign, or the more than and less than sign, okay? Now, the way that I like to remember is I like to remember what each one is, because both signs look the same, but they're just reversed, aren't they? Some people find these tricky. I know you're really good at these. Now, the way that we like to remember in class is if we've got a number that's more than, I think of Charlie Crocodile, and I think of drawing a big circle next to the greater than sign, and that would be his belly. So I know that these lines are his mouth and that his belly is adjoined to it. Okay, and that's the more than or greater than sign. Now, when it's the less than sign, all that happens is the belly has to reverse round. Okay. So let's take a look at these numbers. If we've got the numbers 5 and 2, which number do you think Charlie Crocodile will eat? So how can we show this mathematically? On my number line, I can see that 5 is greater than or more than 2. So I'd write the number 5 down and then I'd use the greater than sign and then I'd write the number 2. Can you have a go at writing that down for me? How about this one now? I've got the numbers 9 and 6. What do you think? Which sign would go in? I think that 9 is the biggest number on the number line. It's the greatest number, and 9 is greater than 6. So I need to put in the greater than sign. Do you see how I did that? Now this time I need to compare the numbers 4 and 7. 4 on the number line is less than number 7. So I know that this time 4 less than 7, I've got to change the sign, so I've changed it to the less than sign. If I think of Charlie Crocodile, I know that his mouth is going to be around the number 7, okay, because he's eating the biggest number. So that also makes me think, yes, I am right with that sign. Well done. Can you pause the video for me now and explain if I'm right or wrong? Okay, did you say that 2 was less than 10? Yeah, was I right? You think so? Yeah, I do too. And also I can check that by saying Charlie Crocodile. If I drew his belly, I'd end up drawing it round the number 10, which means I've got the sign the right way round. Well done. Right then, here's your independent activity. So what we've got is I've put together groups of objects. So if we look at the first one together, I've got 1, 2, 3 hats. Well, I want you to compare this number 3 to the other, okay, 1 green cap you can see. So I've got 3 and I've got 1. So what you would write down is 3 is, and then put the right sign in. So in this case, 3 is greater than 1. Does that make sense? So you've got to count the objects and then compare them. You don't need to draw the objects, just write the numbers down like I've shown you above. Pause the video and give it a go. How did you do? Pause the video and mark your answers. How did you do? Pause the video and mark your answers. Here's a challenge for you. Pause the video and give it a try. How did you do? Pause the video and mark your answers.